What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world. Back with another video. Now we are going to be checking out some interesting clips. Now I'm going to be honest with y'all, the beginning portion are going to be some like news stuff that is kind of crazy and insane that I necessarily didn't feel like I wanted to make a separate video on. So I decided let's add a bunch of clips together, and yeah, there's no real theme besides the craziness. Alright, we're in for some crazy-ish. Now before we get any further, for safety, it is all alleged and all love, no hate, of course. But the first clip, I don't know why my learned disability said skip, but the first clip we are checking out is allegedly a woman is been in prison or was sent to jail, prison, whatever, for 5 months or still in there. I don't know the case, obviously I haven't seen it, but apparently it's all because AI, you know, got her screwed up, aka somebody used an AI photo and she's been locked up for that shit, which just sounds wild. But like I said, this is all alleged and all love, no hate, unless proven needed to be hate, of course. All right, child, no more hesitations, let's get into the video now.
But as best I can tell, her face was selected by an AI program, and an officer reviewed her social media and deemed her a sufficient fit, and that caused an arrest warrant to be issued for her.
They can do that.
According to court documents,
that is court.
Police
Fuck,
were
I'm even
investigating
more
a
scared.
bank fraud case where someone had used a fake U.S. military ID to take out thousands of dollars between April and May of 2025. Lip's attorney says it appears
Probably
AI
the damn government
that examined
itself,
surveillance
allegedly.
video flagged Lips as a possible suspect.
It appeared that officers had information that Ms. Lips was from out of state and had no connection to the area. I haven't seen any information suggesting to officers that she was ever in the area or took part in these activities.
Arrest reports show Lips was taken into custody in North Dakota at the end of October, then finally released at the end of December.
She's released now.
She had exculpatory evidence readily available and easily accessible. She was able to provide that to her attorney. I don't know the details as to why it took multiple months for that to reach the state, but it does appear that once the state received that information, they pretty quickly dismissed the charges and released her from custody.
Now, Lips' attorney,
That's nice,
Eric
at
Rice of
least.
Minnesota, says they're considering a civil rights lawsuit.
I just want to highlight that this is a, potentially very troubling circumstance. What we have here is a person who had no connection to North Dakota,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm suing the hell out of them. You got me chopped. You locked me up for some crime you said I did that was not even me. All because you thought you had that. Nah, I'm giving me the best lawyer. My lawyer might be already back. Shit. I'm sorry, but no. Fuck that. And if they can do that nowadays, just use AI. Hell no. No, thank you. Now, the next clip we are checking out is going to get even wilder because apparently a mother decided she was going to take her daughter out, if you understand what I mean by that, because she was trying to protect her from Elon Musk. Okay, obviously that's all alleged. I highly doubt Elon was on her way to Wisconsin or anything crazy like that, but this just sounds wild. Now, of course, before we actually get into RIP to the child, I'm sorry for the circumstances, love and condolences to the family and friends, but like, yeah, something ain't right with the mom, because what the hell, like, even if you're looking in the news, hearing all that Epstein shit and all that, like, no, what in the right mind? But yeah, let's get into it now.
Court documents say Oninsky told investigators she used a knife, then tried to take her own life before lying next to her daughter, waiting to die. When deputies got there, the complaint says Oninsky walked outside with multiple stab wounds, including injuries to her neck and wrists. When asked if anyone else was hurt, she told officers, quote, "No, my daughter is just deceased." Inside the home, officers found the 14-year-old girl face down with a knife near her body. The medical examiner says she suffered deep cuts to her neck and wrists. Court documents show Oninsky claimed she killed her daughter to, quote, protect her from somebody else, later saying that threat was Elon Musk. Investigators say toxicology reports showed benzodiazepines, amphetamines, and THC in Oninsky's system.
Don't blame the ganjas. The other shit definitely could have some weird effects there, but yeah, nah. Something mentally ain't right there. Now, I'm not trying to judge or anything, but at the same time, you took your kid out, so if you're not meant to, like, if in the case, if she actually is all stable, then yeah, it's chopped, it's beat, you disgust me. I mean, you low-key disgust me, allegedly, in my opinion, but, like, just in general, like, what? I don't understand. If you're gonna do shit, do it to yourself. Not promoting that or anything like that at all. But like, just why blame or put other people into the BS? That never makes sense to me. Now, our next video is he thought he could drift. More specifically, I don't know if it was the dude who is drifting the car or somebody, you know, trying to be cool with the car, but the drifting, that shit don't go good. So apparently, I haven't seen it obviously, so let's get into it now. Nah, they are all getting out the way too. That shit look personal. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, that shit was way worse. The crazy part is they recorded that shit. If dude, I'm hoping he's okay. Of course, I have no update or anything as I'm making this video, but like, I'm hoping dude is okay. But if he didn't, you just recorded your crime or somebody's crime. Either or, that just seems stupid as hell to me. And yeah, I hope the person is okay. But being in the middle of that shit doesn't seem wise at all either. But damn near, yeah, that was just nasty work in general, and just kind of, not that I'm gonna fully blame the man, but like kind of stupid for him to get in the middle. And maybe he was throwing shit at the car or something like that. I don't know what happened before the camera started recording, but at the same time, I'm not promoting that shit. That was nasty work. Now, we're going to keep the streak going with a little bit of but apparently a tough guy with muscles thought he was going to overpower him. You know, one of them dudes that takes his shirt off and goes, yeah! And then he gets beat up by like somebody that's tall. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to get into. So let's get into it now. Oh, he took his shirt off, so now he said, oh shit. Oh. The flexing ain't helping now. Oh. Low key, ain't none of them get hit for shit though.
Get that in! Get that in! Get that in! Get that in! Get that in!
Nice park though.
Hey, go! Hey, let go!
I do want to know how that shit ended, alright? If y'all know, let me know, alright? Weak ass punches though. I'm just gonna say that shit was low key weak. He was holding his own. Both of them low key were, but like, yeah, he definitely was holding his own. And I ain't gonna lie, I give him A for credit. Now our final clip is apparently some chick. She gets mad because her boyfriend, husband, whatever the hell the case is, wanted a divorce. Sounds crazy. So let's get into it now.
You don't tell me what the fuck to do no more, bro.
Look at this crazy ass bitch. Stop!
Oh!
Stop! I'll be chill the fuck out, bro. Bro, what the fuck?
Damn, Allie.
Really, bro? Really? Really? Chill!
Allie broke in that bitch like the Kool-Aid man.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Allie, chill. Chill, bro. Chill the fuck out, bro. Really? Chill. Chill, bro. Get away from me. Get off me, bro. Get off me. Get off me, bro. Please, stop.
Then fucking delete it.
Delete what?
Your fucking phone.
What do you mean?
Now.
Oh my god.
I thought he was about to try to break out that shit. His sneak attack is through the crack that she made. Oh my. Now, if that was a skit, I'm going to give him 100% A+ on that because acting was perfect. But at the same time, I don't necessarily feel like it was acting or anything like that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't condone that shit. I don't know why my cats are going crazy. You can probably hear them in the background. But anyways, yeah. Kind of wild that she is going to those type of lengths while he was recording. You're being recorded. So what in your mind thinks that is any types of smart? And honestly, I feel bad for him. I would hate to be in that situation. Pray to God I never am in that situation. But Jesus Christ, I guess that's really gotta say. Let me know what y'all think about everything that we reacted to. And also what you want to see in the comment section down below. But like I said, it's like I feel. Peace.